On Friday, Sixers with that thrilling win over the Warriors here on Thursday. Agent signed in the offseason for Portland. This, of course, the guy, the straw that stirs the drink for LA. Luka, just back from the birth of his second daughter in Slovenia. Congratulations to Luka and his fiance, and right back on the score sheet.
Yeah, that's not like going to a local hospital in the LA area. That's a continent and a half away.
Tyrese Maxey with the first bucket tonight for the Sixers.
Got to fly all the way back to LA or at least to meet up with the team somewhere back here. That's a taxing proposition in and of itself.
Yeah, looked it up. From Slovenia to Philadelphia is where he arrived yesterday. 11 and a half hours, the flights.
If you think he's tired, you should ask his wife.
Exactly.
How's she doing?
Exactly. All right.
Make them score in other manners, and then you got to contest shots. This is also a good shooting team overall, so you don't want to give them any open looks.
There's Luka halfway down and pops back out. Maxey the rebounds. New look from VJ Edgecombe, the rookie, knocked out by Reed, so it'll be Sixers ball on the baseline. And this is the great news tonight. So few players from J.J. Redick, the coach of the Lakers, said hoping to have him back this week. VJ Edgecombe for three.
A lot of attention paid to Paul George on that out-of-bounds action. VJ kind of left unguarded as an afterthought, the knockdown shot.
And here's the legend. LeBron James did not play Friday in Boston, not playing the second half of back-to-backs, and not surprisingly, a lot of LeBron and Lakers fans in the building here tonight.
A lot of yellow and gold, or yellow and purple, I should say. Yellow and gold. Listen to me.
This is the 5th game in 7 days for your Sixers. Tyrese Maxey kissing it off the window for two.
High off the glass, too, with a soft touch, giving it a chance to drop.
So this guy may be tired from the travel, but the Sixers, as he hits the tough bucket after the foul by Maxey. So Luka's fiance giving birth to baby daughter Olivia on Thursday. Everyone is healthy. And again, Luka flying back yesterday. So probably Friday into Saturday. Got here yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, she had to do all the work.
Exactly. Amen to that. And 13 and 9 on the season right now. 5th in the Eastern Conference. Lakers have moved up to 2nd in the West. They're 16 and 6. Embiid from the free throw line, too strong. Hachimura had the game winner in Toronto on Thursday, has the rebound. LeBron cross court to Hachimura. Doncic, little push shot, around and out, and Embiid picks up the floorboard.
Yeah, it looked like he was in between, using the backboard and shoot it straight up and landed in between.
Maxey guarded by LeBron. Those two work out on occasion in the offseason. Listen to this crowd. VJ catch and shoot. Rebound down to Luka.
Maxey doing the right thing, making the right read, not allowing himself to get egged on.
Right hands for Maxey after the good position from Rui.
Hachimura brought it down. That's what allowed Maxey to slap that away.
Maxey's got 5 so far. Doncic with 5 for LA. Nice fake from Joel Embiid.
Faked in middle and went right down the middle of the lane there, the edge of the lane, I should say.
Nobody got back to guard DeAndre Ayton again. 8th season for DeAndre, former 1st overall pick back in 2018 in the Phoenix Suns. Paul George, mid-range money.
Great compliment to Maxey and Joel. If he can get it going on a consistent basis.
Rims off, Barlow the rebound. Paul looked so good the other night in Milwaukee. 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Blows past Hachimura there. Back-to-back buckets for PG.
Hachimura with good size and strength as well, but Paul George backing him down and carving out a nice little path to the cup.
He's told us after the game, starting to get his feet under him, as you say, starting to get his rhythm back. Feeling real good as PG. Shot clock at 8 on LeBron. From the corner. Rebound knocked out. Numbers for the Sixers. Maxey pulls it back out. PG. Can't connect on the corner triple.
4-on-1. Got to come away with something.
Yep. Doncic leading the NBA in points per game so far this season. Just a shade over 35 a contest. Good defense by George.
Oh, making him take a tough shot. Fade away from the baseline with a hand in his face.
Maxey got another three. 3 for 3, 2 for 2 from 3, that is. Reeves again, 40 points last couple of games. LeBron facing up on Maxey. Reeves lost it. Sixers ball.
Yeah, that's off of his foot. Good defense from Dominic.
Great start to this one. Good pace. This guy leading all scorers with 8. Tyrese Maxey. Paul George has 4. George rims off. Andre Drummond the offensive rebounds. Surrounded by white jerseys, dishing to Barlow, who's fouled.
Little big-to-big action again. Andre crashing the boards, getting his team a second bite at the apple. Finds a cutting Dominic Barlow. Watch the pass. Good catch. And the foul on the arm.
Foul on Jake LaRavia. As Barlow hits the first. All right, it is time, Olive, for our FanDuel Casino Stump the Fans tonight. LeBron's NBA record of almost 1,300 consecutive double-digit games ended on December 4th. Who owns the second longest streak in NBA history? That guy had put up double digits in every game from January 6th of 2007 until earlier this week.
Well, just for a little perspective, in 2007, the first iPhone came out, right? We got Kindle that came out.
As Ayton is there for the putback jam.
Androids came out in 2007. So, I mean, that's just shows you how much has changed.
Not an iPhone.
No, yes, the
original.
original. Yes, before that, there were no such things as an iPhone. Wow. Remarkable.
Yeah, I mean, just think about what you were doing back in 2007 as Hachimura fouls George. That's on the floor, but the third already on the Lakers.
The consistency of excellence is what's remarkable.
Only 2 players right now in the NBA averaging 30-plus points, 7-plus assists a game. Luka Doncic and Tyrese Maxey. Good defense there by the Sixers on Doncic again. Maxey third right now in points per game in the NBA. A lot of contact. Tyrese gets the roll. He's got 10.
Nice soft touch, able to probe via the dribble, getting into the heart of the defense, and then that nice little teardrop.
Little 11-2 Sixers run here. Doncic to Ayton, yeah, that little combo, the chemistry growing between those two.
Ayton, ever since coming into the league from Arizona, a really good finisher around the basket.
Signed a 2-year deal in July with the Lakers, and it's been a good fit so far. Maxey. First miss tonight for Tyrese. Now 4 or 5 from the floor. Doncic looking for Ayton again, knocked away by Barlow.
Good recognition in the held position from Dominic Barlow.
George downhill, doesn't get the roll.
Got to get back. They've got number advantage here, and they're looking to press.
Doncic draws the foul. Well, you mentioned and
quarter, when he would normally be taxed and tired, he is a little fresher.
On Dominic Barlow, so 2 free throws coming for Luka. Hey, Sixers fans, 5-game flex plans are now available. A perfect gift for the holidays, or treat yourself to one. Create your own 5-game package with the games that you'd like to see. Plus, you'll receive an exclusive 25th anniversary beanie, which is it's a good-looking beanie. Key matchups include the Knicks, the Spurs, and more. For all the info, you can email or call or visit that website, Sixers.com/flex. So missed the first one, and hits the second. And his coach, J.J. Redick, was asked before the game, how do you think Luka will play tonight? And he said, well, your guess is as good as mine. Hopefully he'll be feeling great because, baby girl's healthy, fiance's healthy, but you never know. 12 hours on a plane, going to take a little out of everybody. Grimes couldn't hang on to that one. Lakers basketball. Well,
and I would imagine the emotional release, too, is something that takes a lot out of you. Watching your family grow.
Grimes. And Drummond doubling. The skip pass to Hachimura. And that is exactly where he had his game winner in Toronto on Thursday. The dish was from LeBron in that one. So a little 6-0 response here from the Lakers. Maxey past everybody, and it's tapped up and in.
Sixers again just being active. Tough to block out, tough to cover when you don't stand still.
Andre's looking great early in this one. His 4th rebound already. And the putback for Drummond, and another rebound. 5 rebounds for Andre in his first 3 minutes, Olive.
Just a huge plus he has been this year, being healthy and having him available.
George, good ball movement here. Grimes can't connect from outside.
It's a good look, good spacing, good job of moving the ball around, finding the open man.
Yeah, but just getting to what you were saying, Andre already has 8 double-doubles this season. Reeves, no. Maxey up for the rebound. He had 5 double-doubles all of last season.
There you go.
Crossover, and the finger roll swatted out of bounds. And Max.
Flip saying it's okay.
Zava has officiated a number of NBA Finals. Jabari Walker picking up where he left off Friday in Milwaukee.
It was really good the other night in Milwaukee. And you love to see young guys building off of that, right? Not having an up and down performance.
Luka able to answer back after some space. A little bit of a miscommunication maybe from the Sixers defense. And there's a foul by Gabe Vincent on Tyrese Maxey. Jake LaRavia didn't even see him, but he was down near the front row in the backcourt for the Lakers. Still holding his nose and face, it looks like.
Straight to
Maxey to Embiid. Couple of fakes as it knocked away. Sixers ball with 15 on the shot. Joe's played well against Lakers in his career. This is his 12th game against him, averaging just over 31 points a game. Deliberate fake there, knocked out again. Now the shot clock at 8. LeBron James
out there.
Just incredible, isn't it? As Hayes fouls it.
Green, that was smart.
Embiid hits the first free throw to JJ. The Rose in the headbands. Joel doubles. Gets it back to VJ. Come with a dozen in Milwaukee on Friday. Good looking mid-range Jay there.
And if he can get that down on a consistent basis, that mid-range game certainly going to open up other aspects for him. That 3, his drives, things will be a lot easier once he becomes a shooting threat.
Yeah. Austin Reeves is a threat this season. Doesn't get that one to go. Grimes way up for that rebound. Here's VJ now, averaging just over 14 points a game. 4 assists, almost a steal and a half. That one a little bit wide left.
Both good shots, even the one he missed.
James is fouled by VJ.
So hard.
This season, as James misses the first. Well, keep up with your Sixers wherever you go with the 76ers official mobile app. It is sponsored by NJ's videos, games, wallpapers you can download, the Junior 76ers Kids Club, the 76ers Podcast Network. Everything is there. Visit the Apple App Store or Google Play. To LeBron so far to go along with a rebound and a couple of assists in his first 9 minutes tonight. Embiid creating a little space. Around and out. Reeves having a career year, averaging 29 points a game. Finger roll, wide right, rebound to Walker.
Good help coming over and make that shot by Reeves a lot tougher.
Lead on the trail. Bounce to Jared McCain for 3.
Came change, nice little 2-man action between Joel and Jared.
And we mentioned Jared, born in Sacramento, so grew up watching Steph and the Warriors, but then moved to Southern California for high school as Jackson Hayes floats it up and in. Jared played his high school ball just about 50 miles east of Crypto.com. VJ has it knocked away by James. He was fouled. Not gonna get that whistle just yet, I don't think. LeBron from outside.
He's a streaky 3-point shooter at best, but he can get it going. Hitting his first one will certainly give him confidence.
Yeah, just 26% from 3 on the season. Here's LeBron. Embiid short on that 3-point attempt. 10 for James, 10 for Doncic, 10 for Maxey. Reeves still looking for his first points tonight. Doesn't get him yet.
Job of not fouling, contesting but not fouling.
J-Mac downhill, up and in. A great drive by Jared McCain.
Yeah, saw the lone defender, and Gabe Vincent knew that he would get to the basket and finish over the smaller defender.
5 early tonight for J-Mac. Hayes, good defense by Embiid. Playing with those 2 fouls again. Lakers just 4-7 from the line so far tonight, 57%, because as you mentioned, they do typically a lot of their damage at the line. So Hayes misses them both. Rebound Walker.
Well, it's a controversial topic, right? Because they do shoot a lot of free throws. Are they all justified? You can decide for yourself.
Depends on who you're cheering for most of the time. Jared McCain, straight on triple, and he rattles it home.
Going right at Gabe Vincent right now.
8 in his first 6 minutes off the bench tonight for McCain. Nice bounce pass, even better hands from Edgecombe.
Here's a good look at Jared.
Had a feeling he was going to get up for this one. Reeves is fouled. And more words, these between Walker and Hachimura on the weekend.
And I remember Jamal Wilkes had 37 that night, and that's when I was sold on basketball and I started falling in love with it seriously. But I also remember that that game was on tape delay. So the NBA has come a long way.
VJ Edgecombe, count it, and the foul.
Turn the
headband VJ, looking good. He's got 8.
He looks sleek, aerodynamic.
Even more so than usual.
Really?
And again, in case you weren't watching on Friday night, talked to VJ in the meal room earlier in the day. And it's not Edgecombe, it's Edgecombe. Like, come over here. Got something to tell you. I'm a really good basketball player. Edgecombe. Jared McCain going right back to work against Gabe Vincent. Catch and shoot from Grimes. Around and out. Rebound grabbed by Aiden, who picked up his second. Gabe Vincent, way short. 43-38 Sixers. 7:45 to go in our first half.
VJ handling the ball a little bit more here in this period.
Using the Embiid screen, keeping his defender behind him. Embiid will shoot 2. Experienced Sixers basketball in style from a point.
2 in bench points, 2 in favor of the home team. Pretty good tally for this juncture of the ball game.
10-2 Sixers run, 45-38 Sixers. Edgecombe trying to slow down Doncic. That is Jared Vanderbilt. Good work by Joel on the weak side.
Lakers getting back with multiple defenders, that time Rui and Luka back.
Into Jabari Walker.
Started off hot and kept going.
In the last 3 games, so Warriors, Bucks, and the Washington Wizards, which feels like 4.5 weeks ago, but was actually just on Tuesday night. This is the 5th game in 7 days for your Sixers.
That was Tuesday?
I know. But the last 3 games for Jabari, 35 points, 19 rebounds. So he is another Sixer who's starting to find his rhythm with his new club. Nice rebound there by 3-3.
Good block out too. One-handed snatch out of the air.
Reeves on George. Now it's Vanderbilt. Embiid. Rebound Reeves. Reeves the driving kick. Hachimura finally misses one from that corner, but Reeves does well to track down the offensive rebounds. Hachimura misses again. Another offensive rebound. It's by Ayton.
Sixers got to get this rebound, finish this defensive exchange.
Come on, Doncic.
Oh.
And points. VJ Edgecome's 5 for the Sixers.
Huge when you can get production from your supporting cast.
Luka with 11 now to lead all scores. Again, first in points per game so far this season. 4th in assists per game, averaging 8.9 assists a night. Tyrese Maxey, a career high 7.1 assists a contest. So these two, again, we know it is very early, but a part of the early MVP conversation.
Luka saying that there were 2 shots.
6-point Sixers lead.
Let's
see. Just over 6 minutes to go in our first half. Those who know, know. The rest of you think I'm even crazier than you did about 15 seconds ago. Tyrese Maxey with a baseline runner.
Nice simple drive. Went left, put it on the floor, and was able to get past the defender initially.
12 for Tyrese, 12 for Luka. 8-point Sixers lead. Doncic gets the roll.
Got all kinds of different variations of shots, different release points. All of them involve a nice soft touch.
Luka's 26, already a 5-time All-Star. Of course, our Maxey just turning 25. Drummond. Not that time. Doncic knocking that rebound over to Reeves. Reeves 0 for 7 so far tonight from the floor. That's not going to stop him from shooting, though. Now make it 0 for 8. Great battle between Barlow and Ayton, and Dom wins it. Maxey. That was a really tough angle going away from the rim of the basket. And Doncic too high for Hachimura. Picked up by George. Maxey to Quentin Grimes with a circus shot.
Good passes up ahead. The first one from Paul George, and then Maxey finding his running mate on the left side of the floor.
Good adjustment by Grimes in midair that time. He's asking for the use, and that's going to be a foul on Tyrese Maxey.
Very nice.
Free throw struggle is continuing on. Just 8 for 14 now. We'll take that, 57%.
Yeah, and history tells us anything. They will continue to shoot them. Just saying.
If you've ever watched NBA basketball,
exactly,
there's a high probability the Lakers will be at the line.
Yep.
Jared McCain probing along the baseline. Catch and shoot from the corner is short. Yeah, you heard Jared kind of let out a growl. He knew that one was off as soon as he let it go. Reeves, James, Luka, Ayton, and Laravia back out there after taking some contact from his teammate earlier in the second quarter. 4 to go in this first half, and around 4 minutes to play, brought to you by Toyota. Austin Reeves finally gets a field goal to go, and took some contact from his teammate as a result. 50-45 Sixers. Maxey with a dozen. Barlow aggressively to the cup, drumming the offensive rebounds. The hook shot is off. Doncic leading all scores with 14. Reeves from the wing.
Sixers unfortunate, unable to score. Give the Lakers a lot of credit turning that over.
Reeves is one of those guys who's just going to keep shooting, and he will get hot eventually. So a little 6-0 Lakers run here. George looking for a drum. Difficult combo play there, and Lakers with a chance to tie or pull ahead here. Braun behind the back. Rebound picked up by McCain. Maxey is fouled by Reeves. Well, we all know Bill Kennedy is my favorite.
This is true.
When it comes to replay reviews. The dramatic pauses that Bill does.
He knows what he's doing.
The leaning into the camera.
He knows what he's
doing. On. And LeBron wins the tap. 2:40 to go in our first half. 2-point Sixers lead. Barlow on Doncic. Barlow not falling for the fakes. Well done by Dominic.
Held his ground, kept his hands up, giving Luka something difficult to shoot over.
Two-man game between Embiid and Maxey. And Vincent all over Jared McCain. Maxey off the Embiid screen. Count it for Tyrese Maxey.
Turns that corner off of that screen, shoulders squared. Pretty release.
Maxey 3 of 4 from 3. And there is a foul. And the finish. 3-point opportunity coming for Luka. 5 of those 16 coming from the free throw line for Luka. 15 points for Tyrese Maxey. And another missed free throw. 9 for 16 now is LA. Neither team shooting particularly well from the field either. 42% for the Lakers, 31 from 3. Paul George is found shooting a 3. And the Sixers will take that. So 3 free throws coming. Okay, they are giving him the shot. So 3 free throws for PG. Stay with us. Nissan Halftime Live coming your way in just a couple of minutes. A lot of highlights so far from our first half in South Philly.
It's been a good game so far.
Yeah. Stars for both teams playing. And George hits the first two. Tyrese Maxey with 15 points in his first 16 minutes. Luka was 6'7". There you go. And there's very few guys, as you know, Ala, who wear 77 in the NBA. So to have two of them on the floor at the same time is quite rare.
Yeah, and covering one another too, or at least VJ covering Luka.
1:40 to go first half. George on Doncic. Look at the step back. One's way off and will bounce out for Sixers ball.
Good job by PG.
Focused and important he is on the defensive end for the Sixers. Kind of wearing the green dot, as it were, on the basketball floor, trying to get everybody on the same page.
Well, good defenders relish the competition. That's the bottom line. They don't like to lose in any scenario.
Embiid the offensive rebound and the tap in. And that will be offensive.
That's a no-no.
Only when you're playing basketball at home.
Well, yeah, with your big brother, your little brother. Or sister.
8-point Sixers lead. Vincent spinning away from James. Back to him. LeBron with some space, and then it is erased by Embiid.
Wanted the goaltending. No such thing.
Oh.
No such luck.
Barely left his hand. Embiid asking for it.
The hook. Got away with the hook.
And James.
That's great. He's still arguing for it. There's no chance. There's no chance.
I appreciate the passion, though. At 40 years old, still going for every single bucket.
But he's speaking with conviction.
as we like to say for a lot of folks, often wrong, seldom in doubt.
In doubt, for sure, for sure.
Well, this is the biggest lead of the night for the Sixers. Have had one 10-point lead already. Back to it on this 10-2 run. Doncic hitting the brakes and hitting the three. 19 in the first half for Luka.
Been doing that ever since his days in Real Madrid.
So 19 for Doncic, 15 so far tonight for Tyrese Maxey. About a 6-second difference between shot and game here. Back to Embiid from the free throw line. Doncic with one more chance to add on to those 19 points. Hachimura. And that will do it for our first half tonight.